What's going on, everyone? This is Game Galaxy Zone, not failing to get this information out to you guys when it's supposed to be. So, we just got the announcement for Saber Wars Revival Light tonight, and the event will begin on 3/13, the only thing I didn't look at. That'll be this Friday, so you can't see it on the screen right now because I'm using a bigger monitor, it's cropped, but that'll be this Friday, March, and that'll go to the 26th, which is actually roughly almost 2 weeks in length. That'll be Thursday the 26th. So this is going to be a fairly long event in comparison to some of the previous stuff we've had, being roughly about 2 weeks, which is kind of, well, I guess for the most part, most of them are about that long. We've never had an event really on a Friday, so it's throwing me off a little bit. But yeah, it's about 2 weeks long for the most part, so enough time to do the event, very similar to the other ones, not too much to worry about that. I do have to recommend that you should probably do this. This is the last time this event has officially kind of come back up. You will not be able to get Ultra Pendragon Lily again after this, so although not the greatest Saber in the world, she is free, and it's the only time you can get her. She will be coming back very, very later down the line. But I would recommend doing it now because the way you do get her later is through friend point gacha on the same rate as Anger, mind you. So it is pretty bad. I still haven't gotten her in JP to put that into perspective. Anyway, I'm not talking about her as far as stuff going there. I'm talking about the stuff going now. So eligible to all masters that have completed Singularity F. So pretty much everyone has the option to play this. How the event will play out, really simple, really easy. So it shouldn't be like previous grind quests, at least too much. You're pretty much just going to be gathering Ultrium, which is the event item in this. Certain servants will have attack boost with this, which I believe it mentions all Saber class servants, which is nice, although it might just be a couple of them, but I'm pretty sure it's all of them, because it did state all. And of course, increasing attack bonus and drops with the CE to trade those for rewards for both the shop and the percent box, which I'll talk about. So the progressing of quests, there will be a quest that'll show up each specific day for the most part. You just go through it. It'll unlock either a quartz or a grail at the end of this. I think it's only quartz. I don't know if there was a grail for this. Free quests are going to probably unlock the same way. You'll have to go down the listing and see when that happens. Although they don't have unlocks here. It does, okay. It'll appear after this date, so they're at the same time as the episode main quest, so just keep that in mind. The reward box, this is what I was talking about originally. So very similar to previous events, you just grind points, and for more Ultrium you get, the more stuff you get out of it. So that way you can get free stuff. So it looks like there's going to be experience cards in here as well, QP, silver fruit, a bunch of other things. We'll probably see a list of this down below. Of course, going down, as I mentioned, attack bonus and Ultrium drops with this event for the Saberface servants. Now, I'm not sure, because it states here all Saber class servants will receive the attack bonus and bonus for the amount of Ultrium. Okay, so initially I thought it was only Saberface, but apparently it's any Saber, so that's really, really nice. That'll make grinding really easy, to say the least. Now, these 3 CEs are from the gacha boxes, so you would have to roll to get these. So we have vacuum tubes, all-purpose lenses, and transistors. We'll look at these CEs in a minute. The 2 CEs that will be in the event are Purely Bloom and Star of Ultria. Both increase attack power for all allies. Well, one increases for all allies. The other one increases attack power for yourself. Very similar to previous stuff like Sesetspoon and Rashomon. There will also be days where a quest will come out that will just give you a crud ton of Ultrium, so you just do it. It'll be a once and done thing. You can get a bunch of it out of it, so it's quite nice. There's a ton of these, it seems. It looks like maybe 15 in total, 13 in total, 13 in total. The event limited CEs, the first one, Purely Bloom, increases NP strength by 5% per turn up to 40%, which is nice. Increases attack strength by 100% for yourself for the event. Second one, Star of Ultria, apply Guts one time, restore 1 HP, and increase debuff resist by 5% for yourself, increasing attack strength by 50% for all allies, including sub-members. So we're going to be bongo blasting stuff in this event for the most part. Of course, there's going to be experience CEs, so you can either hoard these or use these when super great successes are on rate up. And of course, the welfare servant for this is Ultra Pendragon Lily. Again, the last time she will ever be on rate up, or actually not even rate up, just given to you. After this, she ends up in the friend point gacha, which I mentioned in the beginning. And trust me, trying to get copies for her with that are going to be annoying. Very simplistic Saber. I don't remember what her skill sets are. Unfortunately, I don't have it pulled up. But her Noble Phantasm deals heavy damage to all enemies, greatly restores HP, and that effect increases with Overcharge. I thought this was a video. Oh, it does have a link to a video, so if you want to go check that out, you can just click the news tab in the game or online, and it'll take you there if you want to see what their Noble Phantasm looks like. The shop, this is what you get for trading in the vacuum tubes. I won't go through this, much like always. You can pause and check the video out here. Items for the all-purpose lens, and items for the transistors. And of course, with this event, much like any, as long as you've cleared the final singularity, you can do the high difficulty challenge quest, which will obtain a crystallized lore. So if you need those, go for those. I always recommend to do these because they're also pretty fun, and they're basically free, so not many times you really need to use command seals too much if you feel like losing. There is going to be a rank up quest for Ultra Pendragon Lily, so this does help her benefit a little bit, but it's really not anything too huge, but it's better than nothing. It increases her damage done to all enemies, and of course greatly restoring her HP strengthened. So it's basically an overall buff to her Noble Phantasm, which is much needed. I think it was like 200 or 300 damage for an all attack. It might be doing 400, 500, or 600 right now. I don't remember. I'd have to look back at it. Yeah, it doesn't get hugely impacted, but it's better than nothing. And of course, with this, the Saber Wars summon banner. In this, you're going to have the rate up for Mysterious Heroine X, which is an assassin based around dealing damage to sabers, much like any of the Mysterious Heroine X class servants. You can see here who's going to be on rate up. So you have Mysterious Heroine X, you have Ultra Pendragon Saber, Altera Saber, and Mordred Saber. So these are going to be the 4 servants that'll be on rate up. With this, Mysterious Heroine X is getting new battle sprites and NP animations, which is pretty interesting. I actually didn't think this came with this. I didn't know she actually had updates, to be fair. I try to keep up with this as much as possible. It is possible that these are from recent, because Saber Wars 2 did just happen, but I don't remember if she got an animation in that or not. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So, oh, the C's. I won't go into these, but you can check them out here if you really want. And yeah, that's basically it. It's going to be a pretty, to sum up the event, it's basically just going to be grinding daily quest in order to get materials like Ultrium, which will be a guaranteed drop for probably everything, and then the 3 store items, but at least the store and shop aren't going to be too bad altogether. It'll be pretty straightforward, so this will be a nice change to everything, and hopefully it'll just be an easygoing grind kind of event. There's story with it and whatnot, but at least it's not nearly as focus heavy as some of the previous stuff we've had, and we've had a nice break in between, so I'm kind of getting ready to get back into grinding. So if you are planning to roll or go heavy for this event, good luck to you. Hopefully you have fun with it. Make sure to get Ultra Pendragon Lily, and if not, I believe you can get possibly extra copies of her. I doubt it. They would have mentioned that. I'm waiting for them to add that because rare prisms are nice. But yeah, for the most part, that's it. I will talk to you all in future FGO news.